first guest is an Academy Award winner who you know from movies like The Help and Hidden Figures. She's also one of the nicest people in the business. Please welcome Octavia Spencer. Congratulations on everything. You just got your star on the Walk of Fame. What was that like? How did that feel?
I can tell you, it is one of those moments that it's hard to describe because, you know, I mean, hello, youngest EGOT winner.
Thank you.
EGOT, guys, like,
oh, God,
it is hard to get any one of those, to get an Emmy, to get a Grammy, to get an Oscar, to get a Tony. Yes. You got them all, and young. So you know how that feels to get those accolades. But there's a whole different thing because you see your awards yourself, you know, every day at your house. When you're a part of the Walk of Fame, people from all over the world get to celebrate you when they see your name on that sidewalk. And it was so humbling. Very, very humbling.
That's amazing. Who are some of the stars next to your star?
Ooh, I got a good block, guys.
Ooh, who you got?
I'm a huge fan of Shaka Khan.
Oh my God, aren't we all? Yes.
Holly Robinson Pete.
Oh, wow.
Angela Lansbury, Dean Martin. And I'm one of those people, I was obsessed with Murder, She Wrote. So the fact that, you know, her star, I'm not kidding, we were meant to be. Her star is basically on a diagonal, and if we were touching tips, we're like this.
Aww.
I just was so...
That's meant to be, that's like a full circle.
Yeah.
You willed that.
Yeah.
I would say, okay, now I see you post, because sometimes we gotta lay on the ground to get next to that star.
Yes.
Did you practice that?
It's funny, but it didn't occur to me until the morning of. Because I remember, oh, it's on the ground. And people, you know, you have to present the star. And I'm thinking, well, you know, I need to lay down in front of the mirror and see how this looks.
Yes. And then you got to think that outfit through, too, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Because when I said I think my skirt was shorter than yours.
Well, now, I want you to notice the direction of my leg. There's toward the street.
Oh.
And I'm wearing a skirt. I hadn't even thought about that. I should have angled toward the wall, but, you know, somebody got an extra little something that day if they were passing by.
Oscar-winning star having tail. Okay. So you grew up in Alabama, right?
Yes, yes.
Did you ever imagine that you would get a star, you would win an Oscar, I mean, and do so many great things?
Here's what I will say. Yes, I did imagine it. Because I imagined that it would or that it could happen, not that it would. But if you don't allow the space for it being able to happen, it won't.
Yes.
So you have to.
Yes. And I heard that your first film was with my film husband, Marlon Wayans. What was that like?
Oh, my God. Well, okay, so it was interesting. We had a ball. I fell in love with Marlon and all those guys. And right before the movie came out, my friend who worked at Disney was excited, or I thought he was excited. I said, have you seen the movie? He's like, yes. And then, you know how they do screenings now, but he gave me a VHS tape, for those who don't know.
Oh, wow.
And he gave me a VHS tape. And so my friend made dinner for all of our friends for us to watch it. And yeah, I had about 4 or 5 big scenes, and as they were coming up, I would describe what's about to happen, and I wasn't in that scene. And then the second scene, we're watching, and I wasn't in that scene. And then the third scene, I got cut completely out of the movie. Got cut completely out of the movie. But you know what they did? They left me in the credits, and I got my residuals.
What?
So,
hey, your show, Truth Be Told, is back. It's for the 3rd season.
Yes.
Tell us about the new season.
The new season, okay, we had our show creator had this very incident happen in her life. So this was her idea to open the season this way. And Maisha Clausen, our showrunner, leaned so heavily into missing girls and what happens when girls go missing, the anguish that families go through. And if you're brown or black, you don't necessarily get the media coverage. So it was very emotional. And we have Gabrielle Union joining us this season. I mean, it's
amazing.
Yeah.
So Are you into true crime?
I am into true crime. I have to solve a mystery every night. Yeah. Every night. I know that sounds crazy, but
every night?
When I'm on location and it's a hotel, I get a little panicked if I can't find my, my forensic shows. Yeah, I have to solve one every night.
Wow.
Every night.
See, because I love forming investigations for myself. I watch different things, and so I'm into all that type of stuff. It's so...
I think we were separated at first.
That's why I'm sitting here thinking we may have to get together.
Yes. I'm only wrong about... I've gotten so good now that I'm only wrong about 5% of the time.
Oh, you real good. Okay, so since you are you pay attention well, are you a nosy neighbor?
I think that comes with the territory.
It comes with the territory.
You know, if you hear something out, I'm that person that's gonna be peeping through the blinds. You don't really want to be, but then
you gotta be watchful.
You have to be watchful. I mean, you have to be watchful.
Be watchful, young
Be
folks.
watchful.
I say I sit back and I'm watching the world. If you can't find me, I'll be looking like this. Yes, I do. You got ghosts in your house?
I have ghosts.
You do?
I do. I feel as if they have abandonment issues because they only really...
Wait, you just said you think ghosts have abandonment issues?
Mine does.
Yours does.
No.
Okay.
When I leave for a while, when I'm on location and I come back is when... the lights are going crazy. You walk, like, did I leave the refrigerator door open? I know I didn't. That kind of stuff. So I think it's like, you've been gone too long.
Oh.
Which, you want your house to want you back, but...
You must really be nice that your ghost miss you.
Well...
Because I had a ghost and it pushed me down the stairs.
Oh.
I'm so serious. I was at the top of the stairs before I knew it. I went flying off them steps. I said, who did that? It was the ghost. Okay. What does this mean? You had beef with Santa Claus as a kid. Please tell us about that.
I did.
What'd he do?
All of my friends had easy bake ovens. So I put on, for Santa to get me an easy bake oven, but you didn't tell the right people who told Santa, And I just kept looking for it, and it never came. But now I have a full oven, and I don't even use it. So who knows what could have been. You know what I mean? I might have been a great cook if I got my easy bake oven.
If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel. Check your local listings or visit jenniferhudsonshow.com to see when you can watch full episodes in your area. And don't forget to sign up for the newsletter.